Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night. I hope you will enjoy today's video, so let's just get into it.
I just want to know, are there any people out there in their 30s who feel like they're just lost and confused in their life right now? People used to tell me, just wait till you get to your 30s. It gets so much easier. I don't feel like that. Do I want to start a whole new career path? Do I want to keep my job? Do I just want to take whatever money I have left to my name and just run to Europe? Do I live in a city? Do I live on a farm where there's a bunch of cows and sheep and cute little dogs running around? I can just frolic in the flowers and just be a farm girl. I'm 33. Do I need to try and look for a husband right now? Also, I don't really have the financial freedom right now to be able to experience a lot of things.
Good, you won't be coming to Europe after all. 33, do you try to find a husband now? Nah, there's plenty of time. I would give it at least 10 more years if I were you. But this is what happens when you listen to all the lies in your 20s. Focus on yourself, love yourself, you deserve stuff, get your bag, focus on your money, focus on your career, and then you wake up in your 30s and you realize, I don't have any of that. I'm the strong and independent without any of the strong or independent.
I don't understand gender roles. I think it's so weird that just because I'm a woman, I'm expected to cook and clean and take care of the kids. And just because he's a man, he's supposed to go out and earn a living. Like, why can't he do everything?
He can and he does. That's why he's no longer interested. Not only that you don't do any of those things, but you're trying to do nothing. Why would he be interested in being with you then? Just for that time in the bedroom? He can do that too or pay for it.
I'm gonna say this one time and one time only. Date your best friend. I don't care how long you've known each other, how close you guys are, try it.
I'll bring it to you.
What's the worst that could happen? If you're best friends, you'll get over it if it doesn't work out. But for me, date your best friend. Seriously.
So there's lots about it. The other
Just try it.
Well, unfortunately, I'm not into men. And I thought the whole idea of men and women being best friends were there was supposed to be no physical attraction. Also, the entire argument for not doing it is because it's gonna ruin your friendship if it doesn't work. If you're willing to ruin that friendship, it pretty much means he was your best friend, but you are not his best friend.
You know what absolutely horrifies me? The fact that when most couples have been together for a long time, they just kind of get used to each other, and it's like roommates, like they're just comfortable, like they're like, ah, yeah, she's there, like he's there. I never want to get to that point. Like, is it possible? Like, have you seen it before? Like, where people are together for like 25 years, like 50 years, and they just love each other so much, like they still get butterflies, they still get nervous, they miss them, like when they're gone. Like, can that happen? Like, I just never want to get to the point that whoever I'm with, like, doesn't find me interesting anymore, attractive anymore. They like find other people attractive and fun. Like, first of all, I made myself mad. But does it have to be like that? Because I feel like you're gonna change 100,000 times. The life is gonna change. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like it can only really get to that if you guys are just like, yeah, you know, we already have each other. We're already comfortable. Like, you kind of like stop making that effort. I never want to stop making that effort. I want to be in my grave being like, yes, I was fully loved and I loved somebody else fully and entirely and completely till the day I died, till the day I was in my grave. Yeah, like that's like such a that's like if I have an aspiration in life, it's that, because everything else can go to hell, but as long as I felt loved fully and truly, and I loved somebody else fully and truly. Anyway, sorry. Thank you for listening to my TED talk. I love you.
That's why so many women file for divorce. They don't feel the butterflies anymore 10 years later. A lot of people, especially the young ones, have the wrong idea about what love is. They usually mistake infatuation for love. It's not real love that gives you the butterflies. Some guy can give you butterflies on the first date, that doesn't mean you're in love with him. And just because you get more comfortable and get used to each other 20 years later, it doesn't mean you still don't love each other. I guess you can call it a different type of love, which is usually more solid. The type of love that makes that relationship work, and the type of love that keeps you together.
If a man says to you, you're out of my league, or I've never been with a woman like you, run for your life and believe them. This is not a compliment, because to me, what that communicates is I've never been with a woman of your caliber, and that intimidates me. And so I might unconsciously do things to sabotage this relationship, or consciously do things to try and humble you, to bring you down to my level so that I feel more comfortable. Run for your life.
Ah, great. TikTok psychologists are back. Well, they never left, but still. To you, it says, who are you? Outside of a psychologist wannabe. I've never been with a woman like you, and that intimidates me. No one's intimidated by you. The reason they all left wasn't because they were intimidated by you. They left because of your personality and the way you think.
I'm a gold digger. Let me explain. So I knew I was going to eventually get this question, so I just figured I'd make a video response. This is actually a question I dread all the time, like even in like off TikTok and day-to-day life. It's a natural comment, it's a natural question that comes up when you first interact with anybody that you meet. And it's just a question that I always struggle with because
Because you're proud of who you are and you're not ashamed of who you are in the slightest. But there's almost 7 minutes of this, so I'm gonna pick and choose a few things.
I realized that the reality for me was that I probably wasn't ever going to see wealth on my own with the career path that I was on, with the skills that I had without a high education. And so I chose to take a different path in life, and I lost a lot of weight. I lost a lot of time, and I spent a lot of resources changing everything about myself so I could chase wealthy men.
Good for you, obviously money well spent. You'll have us believe that you started doing this more recently. Question for you then, where did all the resources you spent on you came from?
There is a mentally, it's taken a huge toll on me, and but I'm not going to say that I regret any of my decisions.
Of course you don't. What's there to regret? Selling your body and your soul for money, even though it's taking a toll on your mental health and it's gonna affect you for the rest of your life? Nah, of course you don't regret any of your decisions.
I'm going to say something that I've never said out loud before. It's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. But I feel like if I want it to happen, I have to say it out loud and I have to put it out to all 200 and something thousand of you. Okay? I really want a boyfriend.
And if I'm being real quiet, I can hear all the queers in your comment section scream from thousands of miles away. You can't just throw something like that on TikTok after posting how you should be strong, independent, and don't need no man. Oh, so you guys don't have asylums in the West anymore? You just let people like that roam the streets all by themselves? Yeah, no, nothing could ever go wrong.
Oh, you don't need a man? You don't. Yeah, okay.
Oh, I had so much faith in you. Give it another go, I believe in you.
Hey babe, I think you figured out why I'm so small down there.
Why?
What do you mean why?
No. Yeah.
What do you mean why? You have something to tell me?
No. You asked me.
And you did not get the memo. Ladies, I'm gonna help you out. It works both ways. Hey, does this dress makes me look... No, absolutely not. Am I small down there? No, absolutely not. Let me put on my glasses so I can see it bigger. Anyway, this is gonna be it for today. As always, I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe and I will see you in the next one.